So I welcome everyone. My name is Monica, and I hope the audibility is okay. Yeah. Let me just introduce you to the session. Why are we here today? And for those of us who are here for the first time today, so these sessions are for 18 to 28 years of us who are in this age group, and we also have other sessions which are not really age grouped. They are not really. They are just free for all the age groups. But we were realizing that it's essential to address the challenges of youth, the young people who are in their growing ages and trying to find out their own place in this world, in this big vast world. We often try to fit in the world, and we feel really lost, trying to fit in the world. So there are many challenges in this area while growing up, while our studies, while we are trying to find a job, maybe trying to find a partner for ourselves. All kind of things come up. And is it a possibility for each one of us to look at clarity with all the questions that are emerging in my consciousness? So this platform today, all of us are here. It's for all of us to share our confusions, our conflicts, our doubts, so that whatever step we take, it can be taken with as much of clarity as possible, and not in just rush of a blind madness. Agar kisi ne keh diya, somebody is saying get married, so I just get married because somebody is saying. I don't question it. Somebody is saying, okay, this is what you have to do in life, this much money has to be earned. I don't question it. I just blindly rush towards it, and then I feel suffocated, strangulated. So this is a place for all of us to share our challenges, and through collective reflection on it, maybe we can find a way of clarity and understanding through those challenges. So avoiding the decisions taking in a mad rush just because society is telling us to do that, or parents are telling us to do that. Yeah. So this is your space, and I'll be just here trying to facilitate here and there. And it would be beautiful if we can feel free to share everything and anything on earth that has been bothering us. Anything that you have uh, on your mind which is burdening in nature, just please share and allow yourself to share. You may hesitate a bit, you may go through a discomfort, but allow yourself to go through that discomfort so that the conflict can be shared and some resolution or a clarity emerges out of that. Yeah. So I welcome you all, especially the ones who are joining for the first time. And I'll mute myself and allow yourself to take a pause and unmute and share whenever you're ready. Yeah. You can also share why are you here today. Those of us who are here for the first time, you can also share what brings you here today. Thank you. So actually, I have a lot of time. It's my job. I feel it's my responsibility to hold these sessions. So I can just sit here for a very long time. But I think I'm sure all of us have things to do, and you're here for at about 1 hour, 1.5 hours. Allow yourself to go through any hesitation, any discomfort, and begin sharing. I'm fine with sitting silent also, that's allowed. Yeah. So we have something here on the chat window. We often feel that our energy is getting drained by being around negative people, especially when we are living with them 24/7. So, how to tolerate this and how to get rid of it? Yes, thank you for the question, first of all. Um, I feel that more often uh, we land up in situations where we really don't want to be. When we are kind of entering the situation, we don't know what we are buying into. So I was talking to a friend today, and she was sharing that I feel very lonely nowadays. She works and she's employed and she's living all by herself, but a sense of loneliness has started to creep in. So maybe I need a partner. That's what I heard her saying, that maybe I need somebody to love me and all that. And I shared with her that first of all, it's beautiful that this sense of loneliness is creeping up and she can notice it, because most of us, without even talking and noticing about the loneliness, take the step towards filling up the loneliness. The first step, most usual step, is get married. And all of us on earth who have gotten married, ask all of them, do a statistical analysis, and you will find that they are still lonely. They have not gotten the love they were wanting. They have only got obligations and so many responsibilities that they feel so burdened heavily that where am I trapped now? So I can understand your situation, and if I'm not understanding, you are welcome to unmute and share. That we enter into this so-called trap of family, married life, and all that, children, and all that, thinking that it will be really beautiful, right? Maybe the sense of loneliness I feel, I will not feel it anymore. But why to run away from loneliness so quickly? Why not give ourselves time to live with that loneliness for a longer time, to be friends with that loneliness, and then to fill up that loneliness with something beautiful, with where I want to spend time? Because there I have this freedom. Once I am married, only owing to a sign that I did in court, I feel just completely trapped. It's very hard to get a divorce, and we are not able to do that mostly, especially in Indian context. So before entering into any relationship out of this sense of I just want to fulfill this sense of loneliness and emptiness, think about it. There is many beautiful things which you can do with this empty space in your life. Not many of us have options. We are so trapped in our life, burdened with obligations, that we don't have that empty time and space. You have that, all of you who have still that empty time. Think about it, be with that emptiness, and fill it up with something really beautiful, which is worth giving your life for. This is our chance. Don't be in a mad rush to fulfill that emptiness, because even if you get married and have kids, that emptiness never goes away. I am a living proof. I am married, I have kids. I can tell you, my friends can tell you, many friends who have gotten married only thinking that emptiness will be filled, I will be loved. Love cannot be gotten from anywhere. No one will be loving you. Everyone loves for a selfish agenda, most often. Why? Because love is our true nature. If I am not my own good friend, I have no idea what love is. So we have to become our own good friend first. No matter if I am feeling a space of emptiness and loneliness, I will be with myself. I will not abandon myself and run for a marriage or kids or everything. But we have done that. So I see that your question is coming from a space that you are in a situation where you have to live in that physical surrounding, and there is negativity around. Yeah, you can't do much about that negativity. You can't fix people's lives. The only thing that you can do, which is in your hands, first of all, if you can physically separate yourself from that negativity, do that. Most often we are not in that space that we are physically able to separate, right? Give yourself, give your time to work which uplifts you, a work which is worthy of giving time. Otherwise, this little matters and emotional conflicts, I can tell you, you know, uh, they will never be away. As long as you are alive, these little trivialities will remain. All negativity around will remain. Only that would matter, where are you placed? Are you so empty that you have all the time in the world to listen to that emptiness, negativity? Or you have given yourself to something so important and beautiful that the negativity may be there, but you have no time. You have no time. You have to catch the train. You have to give yourself, offer yourself to that work which is worthy of doing. And if I have not understood your question, please unmute and share, because many a times in chat window, we lack a bit of understanding there. Yeah. Use any language which is comfortable with you, and share freely share anything that is bothering or still unresolved. You cannot tolerate this. The second line you say, how to tolerate this. Imagine that a person in my own family is a murderer. Okay. Now every day he's planning murders and he's engaging in murdering. And as if I am asking how to tolerate this person in my life. I cannot tolerate that. It's not a point of tolerating it. Either I am able to transform that person. If not, then I have to work for my own peace and sanity. I cannot lose my own sanity being with a murderer all the time. So toleration is not a possibility here. Either I give myself completely to something else, as I was saying, some worthy work in my life, or I am able to transform that person if the person is receptive. Toleration is not a possibility, I feel. Hmm? And when these things come, when we have relationships, when these things come to us, they appear so beautiful. This is the face value they give us. I will fill up your life with beautiful emotions and all the love. This is the facade they have when they are coming in my life. So we are fooled very easily. We do not see the baggage they get with that facade. We do not see. So we have to be very clear. If I want my freedom in life, if I want to live my life my own way, want to steer it my own way, I have to own this responsibility, that I have to see very clearly कि ये किस नाम से चीज मेरी जिंदगी में आ रही है और इसके साथ साथ क्या क्या बैगेज आ रहा है. We have to be very clear, especially in these ages where we are entering into one or the other phase of life. It's not necessary to suffer. Yeah. Knowing that I can take my time out and understand things and only then take a decision. I don't have to take a decision very blindly, just jump into some marriage or relationship like that. We have the capacity of intelligence, with us all the time. So it's not necessary, if 100 people have done that foolishness, I also have to do that. If 100 people were blind, I am not blind. I can see that this is baggage. Yeah. So please allow yourself to share, anyone at this moment of time, anything that is on your mind you want to share.
Hello, can I say something? Hi, Monica ji, and everyone. So this is like my second or third session, and the reason I have joined this is because I resonate with the advices and the things that are discussed in this session, and I really found them, productive and fruitful for at least myself. And the things discussed here, sometimes, you relate to them, even you don't uh, feel like it's a major issue. Like it's something that this person discussed. Sorry, I didn't see her name. So, like she said about this having negative person in our life. So, what like I could relate. I don't know about everyone else, but somewhere down the line, we could resonate with each other's issues throughout our lives. So I have also been through this. So I've also been through this, and what Monica ji said, like it's a really good measure to take. Like what I have also practiced, like the thing. Uh, can I continue with this? Like, can I share my side of my experience with this having negative person in life? So the thing is, a negative person is basically who doesn't wants to be uh, felt wrong, who doesn't want to be seen wrong, and their ego boosted up. And the more you try to, convince them or try to prove them wrong, the more negative you will feel, the more negativity you will feel from them. So what I had like gone through is like I tried to work on myself, and I tried to make myself better to a point that without saying anything, like by seeing change in my life, the other person uh, started, like some change came in that person by just observing. Everyone observes everything, even though we don't discuss about it, but deep down we observe everything. So what I felt like, by changing, by seeing change in me, something changed in that person also. And what I was trying to do with words, it happened due to actions that I took in my life, and indirectly things got better. So yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Nitish. I think that's a beautiful attitude to take, that whatever life situation presents you with, you use it as a raw material to do the inner work to better yourself. I think that's a beautiful attitude to take in life. If we can use any life situation, no matter how harsh it may be, to better our own self, and obviously, the other person, no matter how negative that person may be, they see the difference, and it just directly goes to them without even saying, as you said, without even use of any words. That's really beautiful. Yeah. So, Sampanna, Janvi, you have joined. Janvi, you have joined for the first time. Sampanna, you wanted to share something. So please, at any point of time, allow yourself to undergo a hesitation, a discomfort, but share. This is a sharing space, and if we do not allow ourselves to share, then there is no point, really. So please allow yourself to share your conflicts. Yeah. Yes, Anusha.
Yeah, hi. So this is my second session, and my I just want to share at this point, not very much relating to what the first person said, but I just picked a point from your answer to him that about that friend's story that you shared. So I can resonate with that situation more because I am into that age and I have made many unconventional decisions in my life, like going a very different paths than normal girls and making time a lot for my career and things. So I am kind of very much on that same pressure that emptiness has come, but with my sanity, I am trying to analyze that I very well know this fact, and I don't buy the fact that just rushing into marriage is going to help me here because I have larger goals in life. I just wanted to do something that I would love, but somehow I ended up being in a career where I'm now not loving what I'm doing. But everyone around just feels that it's just because you're not married at the age where you should be. And as I said, I have taken unconventional decisions. So I'm of the few people in the family, and other cousins are getting married at the age of 23 or 24, and they are already settled. So along with that, I also have the pressure because everyone feels I'm a successful person by now, but no one knows deep inside that I'm now wanting a change or trying to change my life or taking some big decisions or not happy with what I did. So there's another pressure that uh because I may take some wrong step, or if I don't correct my life now, then uh it it might just have a negative impression about, like, people might feel that, okay, that's why my mom did a wrong thing by allowing me to do things, and I don't want to set such an example. She did a great thing because I got such an opportunity to explore my potential. I might have failed in my mind, but it's so great that other girls didn't get, but I got to see how where I stand at least. So I'm trying to uh, stick to that feeling, but somehow the other pressure is so high that you just come under that stone of that pressure, and you're killed under that pressure. So that is what I'm trying to cope up. And I somewhere know that, okay, marriage may also be important. There are clearly important consequences of not maybe doing that, but I'm really really confused of what I should do, because again, at this age, I'm at a point where I have to restart my career and decide for marriage also, because it's long enough in everybody's eyes, and also for me to take a decision on that part also. So it's a complete mess where you have to take so many decisions, and that's the burden that I've not been able to share with anyone, but today on this platform.
Anusha, first, let me say more power to girls like you or people like you. Really, we have to pay the price of our freedom. We have to pay the price. Freedom doesn't come for free. भारत की आजादी के लिए इतने लोगों को जान गंवानी पड़ी. Freedom doesn't come for free. So this phase that you are going through, I understand it's a very, very challenging phase, difficult phase, and you are standing by your own self. That is the biggest thing. Don't leave your own side. Don't leave your own side. Be your biggest fan. Be your bestest friend. Don't ever leave your side, no matter how hard the situations may become in future. Yeah. First, this, that more power to you, more courage to you, that you are able to allow yourself to go through so-called all the things by the society, listen to them, and yet walk your own path. And I pray, really pray, that you are given more courage rather than falling weak on your knees and buying into some conventional, anything, so-called settling down. No one ever settles down. First of all, let me say this. No one ever settles down by getting married. We only get unsettled by getting married. I can tell you. There is a lot of unsettlement that happens after marriage. Apart from the first few months or, the honeymoon time, all that marriage gives you, usually, I'm talking about usual marriages. See, usual marriages are happening out of an incompletion. मैं बहुत खाली फील कर रही हूँ लाइफ में, कुछ करने को नहीं है, जवान हो गई हूँ, माँ बाप कह रहे हैं चलो शादी कर लो. Right? Most of the marriages, I would say 95% of marriages happen owing to this reason. कुछ करने को नहीं था, चलो शादी कर लो. And that is the reason 95% of the families or houses are like prisons, are like cages. I got myself into a cage. Nobody else did. And the pressure that you are talking about, it's only something in your mind. I can tell you. Imagine, हाँ, मैं यहाँ पे बैठी हूँ, ठीक है? क्या आपको मेरे आसपास कोई भी प्रेशर दिख रहा है? बिल्कुल नहीं दिख रहा, राइट? अब मैं आपको बोल सकती हूँ कि आपको पता नहीं है कि मेरे हस्बैंड मेरे पे कितना प्रेशर डालते हैं, बोल सकती हूँ ना? तुम मेरे से सवाल कर सकती हो, प्रेशर है कहां, दिख नहीं रहा. सो वेयर इज द प्रेशर रियली? नो वन कैन प्रेशराइज मी. No one. Until I am ready to take that pressure. So हो क्या रहा है, मैं बताती हूँ होता क्या है. हम इतने वेले होते हैं, हम इतने खाली होते हैं, हमारा समय हम अच्छी चीजों से क्योंकि भरा नहीं होता है, हम इतने वेले होते हैं कि जो बंदा कुछ भी कह देता है ना, मैं उसको लूप में अपने दिमाग में घुमाती हूँ और मैं उसको अपना प्रेशर बनाती हूँ. मैं कह रही हूं किसी की हिम्मत नहीं हो सकती आपके ऊपर शादी का प्रेशर डालने की. आप स्टैंड तो लो अपने लिए. किसी की हिम्मत नहीं हो सकती. लेकिन हिम्मत तब हो सकती है जब आप वेले हो. You have nothing good to do in life. No, there is nothing worthy where you are giving yourself, offering yourself in life, and hence people are also velas around you. So owing to the fact they also themselves have nothing to do in their own life, they talk about getting settled, getting settled. अब देखो, ऐसा इंसान या ऐसा पेरेंट who is his own by his own self involved in something worthy in life. You know, if I am a parent, I have really worthy things to do in life. It is not a possibility that I tell my child to get married. Not a possibility. Owing to the fact that I realize the value of giving yourself to something. So I will not try to put you into a cage just because you have nothing to do. So आप ये भी देखो कि जो एडवाइस सेटल होने की, शादी होने की आपके पास आती है, वो किन लोगों के मुंह से आ रही है, उन्होंने अपने जीवन में क्या किया है, कहां तक पहुंचे अपने जीवन में, हाउ मच मिजरी इज देयर इन देयर लाइफ. Ask them, are you settled? Do you feel emotionally and mentally settled? Ask them, dare to challenge them. Don't just easily buy into what anybody is saying. Parents are also anybody. Just because parents have given us birth, they don't have the dictate to just tell us and we follow. See, if you are feeling obligated to a parent, मोस्टली मैं जो बात करती हूँ लोगों से, उनको बड़ा ये लग रहा होता है, हाय मेरे पापा हैं, मेरी मम्मी है, उन्होंने मेरे को बड़ा किया, पढ़ाया लिखाया, मेरे को छूट दी, फ्रीडम दी. अरे भैया, तुम मेरे पेट से बाहर निकले हो तो अपने स्वार्थ के कारण दी ना. क्यों प्यार दिया तुम्हें मैंने, क्यों तुम्हारे ऊपर पैसा खर्च किया, किसी और के बच्चे पे तो नहीं किया, तुम्हारे ऊपर किया. क्यों किया? तुम मेरे खून थे, मेरी खुशी थी तुम्हें बड़ा करना. तो मैं ये ऑब्लिगेशन के मारे नहीं किया, मैंने स्वार्थवश किया. और मैं मां हूं, मेरे 2 बच्चे हैं, मैं आपको बता रही हूं मैं क्यों कर रही हूं अपने बच्चों के लिए, क्योंकि वो मेरे बच्चे हैं. अब हैविंग दिस वांट फ्रॉम देम कि क्योंकि मैं उनके लिए कर रही हूं तो बुढ़ापे वो मैं मेरे लिए करें, बेवकूफी है. डोंट बाय इनटू दैट बेवकूफी. और उससे आप अपने खुद के पेरेंट्स को इमोशनली डिपेंडेंट करेंगे, मेंटली डिपेंडेंट करेंगे अपने ऊपर. अपना भी बोझा बढ़ाएंगे, दूसरों का भी बोझा बढ़ाएंगे. If you are really a worthy child, the thing that you want to do, you want to be a worthy child, right? Who would be a worthy child? Who frees herself and who frees her parents also. That mom and dad, you don't need to bother about me. I am responsible enough that I can take care of myself. And then, whenever I will interact with you, it will be an interaction out of love and not out of expectation and demands. कि तू मेरी बात सुन, मैं तेरी बात सुनूं. आपके पास समझ है अनुषा, आपके पास समझ है. हम बहुत यंग पीपल हैं, जवानी की तो ये एनर्जी होती है, राइट? हमारे पास समझ है. क्या हम उस समझ को सुने, या जो मम्मी इमोशनल ब्लैकमेल कर रही है, पापा इमोशनल ब्लैकमेल कर रहे हैं, उसको सुने? किसको सुनोगे आप? समझ को सुनो. अगर आपने एक बार उस समझ को सुना, 2 बार उस समझ को सुना, आप मम्मी पापा को भी इमोशनल अत्याचार से मुक्त करोगे, उनकी भी हेल्प करोगे आप. So pay the price for your freedom. Be lonely. But then the emptiness that you have in your life, fill it with things that you really want to fill it with. Now that you have no obligation of being married and all. And even then, later on, you decide to get married, you find somebody. I'm not saying do not get married, but getting married from a safe space of incompletion is a very, very sad and a bad decision. It lands us more in trouble, more in trouble, more in a trap. All kind of diseases flock in the being, because then you are not able to express yourself. You are bound in a family life. So live your life as if there is no tomorrow. देर इज नो टुमारो. वो जो कल आप जिसकी बात कर रहे हो, पता नहीं मैं अपने आप को प्रूफ कर पाऊंगी कि वो कल आना भी है कि नहीं, आपको उसकी गारंटी है क्या? नहीं है हमारे पास वो गारंटी. तो मैं अपना आज उस कल के लिए बर्बाद कर दूं जो अभी पता भी नहीं है आना भी है कि नहीं. हाउ फुलिश. आज आप वो करो जो वर्दी लगता है करना, जो राइट लगता है. एनीथिंग दैट एलिवेट्स यू, दैट टेक्स यू हायर देन योर सेल्फ, एनीथिंग दैट एक्सपैंड्स यू, widens your horizons. It can be anything for anybody. Give yourself to such kind of a work which expands you and unlimits you. Do not buy into those obligations or demands which are suffocating in nature, because it is your choice. Let me tell you, no one is able to pressurize you. No one can pressurize you. You take the pressure. So you have to take the responsibility. I will not take any pressure. I will live life as a free person, as a free soul. Anything that expands me, takes me further in an expanding horizon, I will take those steps in my life. Anything that feels suffocating in nature, I will not be going there. Do not interact with those people. Do not buy into those phone conversations which are suffocating in nature. Don't give them your time. Life is very precious and very short. And it is not for getting married and having kids. That is not the purpose of life. The purpose of life is to liberate ourselves from all kinds of obligations and live a liberated life. All foundations are here. Nobody can keep you in bondage. People, there have been stories where in prison, living in a prison, people have done wonders with their life, owing to the fact, the attitude they took in life. So take a right attitude in life. Anything that progresses you, expands you, widens your horizons, choose that path. Even if you get a bhanak कि ये मुझे फंसाएगा, pause. इतना आसानी से मत फंसो. हमारे पास एक पूरा ग्लोब है जो जगह जगह फंसा हुआ है. क्या वो is it not enough example in our life? If the whole human population is mad and I have a little bit of intelligence, I hope I don't have to follow that madness. And as you're already sharing that I have chosen for myself a different kind of a life. Don't give in so easily. Don't fall weak so easily. It's a path of the warrior. Kabir says, इस पाथ पे चलने के लिए सूरमा की स्पिरिट चाहिए होती है, वॉरियर स्पिरिट चाहिए होती है. So the path is not easy, and that is why these sessions are there. The path is not easy, but it is an urgency for each one of us to live a free life. Because if I, as a parent, am living a free life relatively, I will not in any case put that bondage on my child. This is the quality. So अगर आप आज जो भी यहाँ पे लोग हैं वो इसको अपना मंत्रा बना लें that I will live a free life. No one can ever pressurize me or keep me in bondage. You yourself will be one drop of poison less in this world. You will not be abusing any relationship for getting completed. You will not be abusing any person, any sibling, any parent कि मेरा ये incompletion पूरा करो. So one drop of poison less. It's urgency almost. क्योंकि आप देखो ना हमारे माता पिता की हालत क्या हो जाती है बहुत टाइम्स में, यू नो, इमोशनल ब्लैकमेलिंग, इमोशनल सीकिंग फ्रॉम चिल्ड्रन, यू नो, क्योंकि मैंने तुझे बड़ा किया, तू मेरा ख्याल रख, मेरे साथ चिपका रहे। आप भी उन्हीं के साथ जैसा बनना चाहोगे क्या? बच्चे जो होते हैं ना, बच्चों की ये देखो, अगर ये माता पिता हैं, बच्चे उनसे 10 जनरेशन आगे के पैदा होते हैं, और माता पिता क्या कर रहे हैं, उनको पीछे बुला रहे हैं। नो वंडर दैट यू फील सफोकेटेड. You are not of their generation. You are of some other world. आपका क्या फर्ज बनता है? आपको इनको, ये जो पिछली जनरेशन के हैं, और उसमें कोई बुराई नहीं है, टाइम का तो क्वालिटी ही है ना, टाइम चेंजेस. Now, if I am a parent and I am belonging to a older generation and older khayalat in my own bondages and traps of mind, you have the power, you have the light, so that you bring me closer to your light. ये काम है आपका. आपका काम वापस फांसी में फंसने का नहीं है. आपका काम है कि जो माता पिता आपको दिख रहे हैं, आपको अत्याचार भी दिख रहा है इमोशनल, इनको कैसे मैं लाइट की तरफ मूव कराऊं, बिकॉज यू कैन सी दैट लाइट, दे कांट एट द मोमेंट. जो थोड़ी बहुत लाइट थी, उन्होंने आपका गाइडेंस किया उससे. अब आपके पास वो करेज है, आपके पास वो स्ट्रेंथ है कि मैं मम्मी पापा को कुछ और नया दिखाऊं. मम्मी ऐसे भी जीते हैं. अरे मम्मी, शादी और बच्चे भी नहीं होते जीवन, और भी कुछ होता है मम्मी. जीवन क्या होता है मम्मी को पता ही नहीं है, क्योंकि मम्मी ने तो नहीं देखा ना वो जीवन. मम्मी की 19 साल में, 20 साल में शादी हो गई, फिर बच्चे हो गए. मम्मी को कौन दिखाएगा वो जीवन? आपका फर्ज बनता है वो जीवन मम्मी को दिखाने का. अब जब अगर मैं मां हूं और मेरा बच्चा मुझे लाइट की तरफ बुला रहा है, ऐसा हो नहीं सकता कि मैं अभी भी बोलूं तुझे कि तू सेटल हो जा, तू शादी कर ले. नहीं बोल पाऊंगी, नहीं बोल पाऊंगी. लाइट दिखती है ना बच्चे में, करेज दिखती है, स्ट्रेंथ दिखती है, बच्चे का खुद का जीवन दिखता है कि वाह. नहीं बोल पाएगा कोई भी पेरेंट, वो खुद खिंचा चला जाएगा उसकी तरफ, या फिर थोड़ा दूरी हो जाएगा कि भैया चलो इसको तो चलने दूं आगे, मैं नहीं चल पा रहा तो इसको तो आगे चलने दूं. So we have to be the harbingers of light. We don't have to fall prey to the darkness. Yeah, would that make any sense, Anusha, on what you were sharing?
Yeah, but the fact different is that where we fall weak is when our own path or the decisions don't reciprocate or give the outcomes that we expected. So at that moment, you feel weak that, okay, if I'm not enhancing in the option that I chose, and if I'm also making that sacrifice of not marrying and choosing, not even choosing that path, so kahin to jana hai. You start feeling that at least by 28, you should have done this, that, kuch bhi settle nahi hai, so you want to give in to something. And that's where you fall weak.
Totally.
And that's why I would call it as my own pressure rather than my parents or anything. Because my mom is very supportive, so I would never feel that she would. Now that she sees that I am not enjoying anywhere, that's why she has. Since then, she has started talking about the marriage also. Otherwise, I know that won't be a hindrance for me for sure. If I have something worthy, my only struggle is finding that something worthy so that I first deal with this emptiness, I be full, and then I get married.
Beautiful, beautiful. I think you touched upon something very crucial, Anusha. Let me share it for others also. First of all, you said this pressure is my own pressure, and it is my own pressure. If I don't take it, nobody can pressurize it. Okay, first that. Second, on this path of choosing the right path for me, we have to undergo a lot of failures. And what are the failures? जो समाज की समझ में, जो सोसाइटी की समझ में फेलियर होता है कि अगर तू जॉब नहीं कर रहा, फेलियर. अगर पता नहीं लग रहा अभी लाइफ में क्या करना है, फेलियर. अगर कोई सक्सेसफुल पोस्ट पे नहीं है, फेलियर. तो समाज की तरफ से ये इन सब ये these are the images about failures. If I want to carve a new path for myself, I will have to allow myself to fall weak and to go through all the failures which society considers as failures. And therein lies my strength. Strength क्या है? Strength ये नहीं है कि मैं successful हो गई. अनुषा, स्ट्रेंथ ये है कि मेरे जिंदगी में 100 फेलियर्स आए, लेकिन मैं फिर भी चलती रही, फिर भी चलती रही, फिर भी चलती रही. ये स्ट्रेंथ है. इजी सक्सेस इज नो स्ट्रेंथ. दिस इज द स्ट्रेंथ कि मैंने इतने फेलियर्स देखे, बाय गॉड की कसम, लेकिन मैं रुकी नहीं. वीक हुई, ऐसा नहीं है वीक नहीं हुई, लेकिन अपना साथ नहीं छोड़ा. मैंने कहा चलो अभी नहीं मिल रहा, कल मिलेगा, कल नहीं मिल रहा, परसों मिलेगा, लेकिन मैं अपना साथ नहीं छोड़ूंगी. And the last thing that I want to say here is that we as human beings, we are enough in ourselves. We don't have to prove our worth by achieving a status. So feel very, very comfortable with whoever you are. And therein, try to find what is something beautiful that I would like to give my life to. क्योंकि हर बंदे का अलग होता है ना.
Right.
Every person has their own unique permutations and combinations of natural inclinations. जो अनुषा अच्छे से कर सकती है वो सुपर्वा नहीं कर सकती, जो सुपर्वा कर सकती है वो स्नेही नहीं कर सकती. हर बंदे के पास यूनिक कॉम्बिनेशन है. एंड इमेजिन व्हाट अ ब्यूटी, billions of human beings and billions of combinations. And that is how we are so special. Each one of us is so special. So what we have to give our life to is about blossoming of this inner flower. हमें खुद ही नहीं पता कि हम कितने ब्यूटीफुल हैं. हमें खुद ही नहीं पता कि हम इस संसार को क्या दे सकते हैं. हमें खुद ही नहीं पता. This is called unfolding of life. That I know that I have to give myself to the world in some way or the other. Let me figure it out for myself. Where do I want to start with? And there must be few things in your life ऑलरेडी, जो भी आज यहाँ पे हैं, ऑलरेडी आप सबको पता होगा कि these are the spaces where I can begin offering myself to the world because I feel so naturally drawn towards them. For some it may be art, for some it may be music, for some it may be socially helping people, for some it may be designing, for some it may be just holding hands of people who are dying, anything. And all of us have that clue. एक नेचुरल स्वभाव होता है कि यार ये करने में ना मेरे को थकावट फील नहीं होती. ये चीज मैं जब अपनी लाइफ में करती हूँ ना, मैं पूरे 24/7 आई कैन बी एंगेज्ड. आई वुड नेवर फील दैट आई एम ड्रेनिंग एनर्जी. सो start with those natural inclinations and then slowly expand into other fields. Yeah. And allow yourself to fail umpteen number of times, but do not leave your side. Be your biggest friend, bestest friend. And really appreciate you sharing it so honestly, because this is not only your question, Anusha. This is all of us, each one of us goes through this. So thank you so much for sharing. If there is anything, just feel free to share again. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. Sampanna here. Actually, ma'am, I just wanted to share this thing that, like, ma'am, usually back in my school days, like, वैसा, like, I won't say I used to be bullied, but like, लोग मेरा मजाक उड़ाते थे बहुत. Like, it used to happen to me, and like, I have faced it a lot of times. Um, back in the childhood days, like when it used to happen to me, ma'am, मैं उसको like I used to forget it and उतना सोचता नहीं था बाद में. मतलब घर आके चुपचाप सो गया या किसी तरह मतलब भूलने का कोशिश किया. तो And what I saw during that time is like मैं अपने जो फ्रेंड्स बनाए थे उस टाइम स्कूल पे, वो उन लोगों को भी लाइक थोड़ा बहुत वैसा फेस करना होता था दिन में एक बार या दो बार, या दे आर वेरी गुड फ्रॉम द हार्ट, या अ, अम, या वो लोग मतलब वैसा उसका ये सब का रिवोल्ट में नहीं जाते थे ऐसा। तो आई यूज टू हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ फ्रेंड्स, एंड तो वैसे मेरे को वो सिचुएशन फेस करना पड़ता था। तो अब मैम उसके बाद लाइक मैं जब व्हेन आई वाज इन कॉलेज, तो कॉलेज में भी आई यूज्ड टू स्टे इन अ हॉस्टल। तो हॉस्टल में मैम लाइक आई यूज्ड टू स्टे इन अ बॉयज हॉस्टल, एंड वहाँ पे इतना मेरे को ये फेस नहीं करना पड़ा बिकॉज आई गॉट मैच्योर्ड अ लिटिल बिट, बट फिर भी लाइक 20 to 30% I had to face. So what happened is, ma'am, like due to that thing, um, like I have done a little bit of substance abuse and also just to like get some relief out of that thing. and and what has happened that is that ma'am मेरे को like दिमाग में ना बहुत fear आ गया है, and in my day to day life, like I don't feel like interacting with people, and even if someone is interested to talk to me, I like show them a sense of authority, or like sometimes just ignore them. And I like ignore people nowadays. Like what happened is like I've started to ignore people just on the basis of their looks. Like honestly, ma'am, I would say like you may think I'm mad, but like I am white. So when I talk to someone or someone is interested to talk to me, I see if their skin color is something else or something. I like there is, I don't know, ma'am, like this thing comes into my mind that I shouldn't talk to them. I should ignore them and all. I've started like ignoring people on this like trivial things, and I know that I'm doing the bad thing, but it's just that like this fear replies to me or says me that you like ये बंदा तेरा मजाक उड़ा सकता है कल, या ये तेरे को चीट कर सकता है कल, like all this thing also. And I've like been facing this thing for like पहले उतना मेरे को नहीं होता था, बट अभी मैं जैसे नेगेटिव रिएक्शन कर रहा हूँ, ये मेरे को लास्ट ऑलमोस्ट मैम 2 साल से हो रहा है मैम, ऑनेस्टली। लाइक फॉर दैट ऑफिस में भी मैम मैं आई एम नॉट एबल टू मेक फ्रेंड्स। मैं मतलब लिटरली लोनली काम करता हूँ, मतलब दोस्त होता है तो एक दो वैसे, और बाद में लाइक दे एक्सपेक्ट दैट आई, एंड आई नो दैट आई कैन बिकम फ्रेंड्स विद देम, दे आर गुड पीपल, बट like I don't talk to them, I don't pick up their phones at times, and like वैसा like negative reaction कर रहा हूँ मैं, मतलब कोई।
Sampanna, why do we need friends? Think about it.
We need friends,
For what?
just so that we can enjoy that lonely Sunday or Saturday.
Hmm. Anyone else? Why do we need friends?
Actually, we don't
Uh,
need,
Maybe to share stuff, to help them or get help sometimes in our own life.
Anyone else? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we need friends like to travel with and make memories with, and maybe, yeah.
Anyone else? Why do we need friends at all?
like, I feel we don't need friends, but like, there is nothing like our life can happen without them also, but uh, we should live to enjoy it. And like, since we are together in this time, so uh, you know, you can't be acquaintance with everyone in this world, so just meet people, and you share your bond and care. That's my take on it.
Yeah. So anyone else? Yeah, Snehi, yeah, please.
I think it's like-minded people that we want to be friends with. Like we want to have that sense of community and connection. कि यहाँ पे I have a sense of belonging, like someone I feel that sense of belonging with. I think that is something that I have realized, I think, for myself.
Hi. I think that we need friends because sometimes just to have a clarity in our own head, we need a space. We go there, we talk to them, and maybe they don't provide us with solutions, but while talking to them, we get a clarity. Because in my case, when I talk to my friends, I don't seek any guidance. I just when I talk to them, after some time, I feel I had all the answers in my head, but just that I needed someone to say that out loud with me. So that's what I think that we need. Sometimes we need friends.
Beautiful. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Anyone else would like to share on friends? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. Oh, yeah, Nusha, you can go on. I can carry on later.
Yeah. Okay. So I second very much with Snehi. So for me, it's a classic case where I've lost so many friends. So earlier I used to think that it's about to enjoy, and I used to love doing things for friends, and always with some expectation in return, which was wrong. But I realized the belonging aspect that Snehi touched. So when I lost all of them, now I feel that okay, now that makes me feel that I really don't belong. When I was part of some group, but now they all are in touch, but I am not a friend or a friend in touch. Maybe I'm not a friend in touch. So that all makes me feel that okay, I don't belong anywhere. So that's where I feel that we need friends just to feel that aspect of belonging.
But don't we make
Oh,
don't we make friendships and all out of our convenience? Like what this is what I have gone through, and I ignored this, but I can also see every time like a friend would contact me, I would see okay, he's doing it when it is convenient to him or her, and not actually to talk to me. Although he or she might be my best and biggest support, what third person will see from outside, but this is what I feel. So I don't know what's the right thing.
Yes, Janvi, would you like to share now?
yeah. Hi. This is my first time actually. I'm very introvert kind of person. I don't usually share out a lot. But this session I've seen it first time that हाँ ऐसा भी कुछ हो रहा है दुनिया में. We can share out without being judged. So this is a great thing. मतलब ऐसा देख के I felt good कि हाँ चलो we should attend it. So I would say that with an example I would like to start that अगर we are given all the things we need, ठीक है, all the materialistic things we need, and एक island पे छोड़ दिया where there is no one, it's only us, it's only me, okay, and how many days can we survive there? How many days? Like 4 days, 5 days, 7 days. After that, we need someone. No, we need people to add up to our happiness. We need people to share it. So friends are like this. We can share anything to them, and it is upon us that how we choose them. That is another thing. We cannot say that he betrayed me or he did this to me. It is upon us. Like, but definitely we need someone we can share ourselves with, because we humans are like we cannot stay alone. We feel कि हाँ मेरे को तो अच्छा ही अकेले ही अच्छा लगता है, मैं अपने लिए काफी हूँ. लेकिन कब तक काफी हो? How long? I'm not saying that getting into that person totally or something, but you need someone that who can add up to our happiness. We can share ourselves. ऐसा नहीं कि खुशी, not only happiness, right? Everything. It includes everything, all our flaws and everything. So this is how friends are important for us.
Thank you for sharing, Janvi. Yeah. And anyone else? Zainab wanted to share. Yes, please share. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. This is my first session, and usually people want friends just to fill the void, just to feel happiness. If they lost that happiness in one person, they again try to find one more. And in the world, it is just that we never find better partner than ourselves. We are best friend for ourselves. Ma'am, I have one more question pertaining to my question, which I have mentioned in the comment.
Yeah.
That is how to tolerate negative people when we live with them, and when we don't have option, of separating. Like, I have question. My question is that how to forgive these toxic people even if they don't deserve it, not for them but for ourselves.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll come to your query in a moment, after we are over with the.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you,
sure.
ma'am.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah. It's really beautiful. Yeah. So what's this? I was about to ask this question: how to be comfortable in our own skin or physical body? Since Sampanna's question is also on. Okay. Yeah. I think Nitish, we have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I have to be comfortable even when I am uncomfortable. Then I can be with any kind of skin I have. Usually, what happens is when I am feeling uncomfortable, I want to run away from my uncomfortableness or discomfort. And this is the reason of all the marriages mostly. I am feeling uncomfortable with my loneliness. I don't have much to do. I feel very discomforted. And what to do? I want to fill up this void. So either I find a friend to fill up this void, or get married. So, and this is actually an abuse. This is consumerism. I'll tell you why in short. So first of all, thank you for sharing, all of the reflections on why we need friends. We need friends for brainstorming, sounding like a sounding board. It's beautiful if we have friends like that, where we can share our thinking out loud, and then the friend says something and we are able to collectively reflect upon it, just like we are doing it right now, right? So that's really beautiful. I think friends also give us variety. The way I am able to think, the friend will be thinking in some other way, and that's the beauty. So I feel expanded when I share my views with a friend. अच्छा, ऐसे भी सोच सकते हैं इस इशू के बारे में, मैंने तो कभी सोचा ही नहीं, बट फ्रेंड सोच पा रहा है, और जो फ्रेंड सोच पा रहा है नहीं सोच पा रहा, वो मैं सोच पा रही हूँ. So it's like we expand each other, and it's beautiful if we have such kind of friends in our circles, where we can do the brainstorming, reflect collectively, expand each other's horizons, kick each other's asses, because many a times they are needed. Many a times a friend is trapped in a trap, shitty trap, and I don't have to just buy कि भाई मेरी relationship ना टूट जाए, मैं इसको कुछ बोलूं ना. I have to actually kick the ass of the friend. So that is again a value of a friendship, because they don't let you get sucked in these dark phases in life. They kick your butt. They have the capacity to kick your butt. So that's the beauty of having a friend. Yeah. So then, this thing about being comfortable in our own skin, Nitish, as we were already sharing in the circle, we have to be our best friend. There is no possibility. और अगर मैं वो नहीं कर रही हूँ ना, I will actually be consuming the friendship also. जैसे Sampanna was sharing, or somebody else was sharing, Zainab was sharing, that usually I am having a friendship with the other only because I feel such a lack within me, that when that person is around, I'm not in that lack. So actually, I'm calling it a friendship, but it is just consumerism. It is consuming. I feel hungry, I consume food. I feel lack in my being, I consume a friendship. This is not a bestest way to have a friendship usually. Those friendships which are not coming out of a lack of void within are the ones which will go on very long, and are the ones which are really deep and meaningful. Usually the friendships or relationships only based on consuming each other are very shallow. They give us torture and are abusive in nature. Usually marriages turn out to be that way. Why? Because marriages usually begin with the sense of incompletion. If your marriage has not begun with the sense of incompletion, beautiful, lucky you are. Yeah. So there we can stop consuming people, that and somebody was sharing that see, nobody, no person in our life is responsible for our happiness. No person in our life. If I am happy, then I want to ooze out my happiness. This is many a times happens. I am so joyous, I want to share my being with a friend. This happens in friendship, and as Snehi was sharing like-mindedness, so I only want to share where I know that I can share myself, right? It will be okay to share my joy of the being. So that like-mindedness is obviously required. But I would say a lack of like-minded, a bit of as I was sharing, that it's good that friends are of different mindsets, a little bit different, a little bit of frequency must be there so that you can talk on the same ground. But a different quality also helps a lot because it expands me. So I talk to Snehi, and Snehi sees something in a beautiful way, different way, which I cannot see. So that is the value of, we get expanded through those brainstormings. So first of all, I was just sharing that nobody can give me happiness. And if I am depending on happiness on a friendship, for happiness on a friendship, very soon that happiness will become pain. Why? Because the friend will change. Priorities will change in life. The friend will move away physically to some other place. Then what happens? So if I am depending on my happiness on a friend, then I'm going to definitely land in a trouble sooner or later. But if the friendship, if more of a oozing kind, that we share our love, that oozes out of our being with each other, then that's a different quality. Then even if I am continents apart, the love is still there. Yeah. So anything at this moment, anyone wants to share anything? Okay, so in absence of sharing, I'll take up Zainab's question. I think, yeah, she's still there. So Zainab, you were asking that if we have to live around negative people and you don't have the choice to leave, how to forgive and how to go about it. First of all, know that they are also doing it in their ignorance. They have no choice. As if, I'm not intentionally bad. I just don't know any other way. If I had known any other way, I will not do this torture on myself. So people who are so-called negative in nature, if they are going through a negative phase in nature, in their life, just think about it, that it's as much as a torture on you, it's also a torture on them, their own self. If I am oozing out my negativity on you, don't you think the poison is not affecting me? It is affecting me. But as if I don't see any other way. I feel so helpless. So those people don't deserve our hate. They deserve more of compassion. So if you have the ability that you can talk to them, communicate, and they are also receptive in a bit, to do that. Many
Ma'am,
times, yeah, yeah,
ma'am, tried everything,
yeah.
set boundary, but still they poke their nose in the matter of others. They still want to pass invalid comments. They want to backbite even after setting boundaries.
May I ask, Zanab, may I ask that where is the other person? What is the day-to-day activities of the other person involved? The other person may be you, I guess, right? So what are the day-to-day activities of you? So there is this negative people around you talking about you or backbiting about you. That's their job. What is your job 24/7? What are you engaged in?
Ma'am, as my health is getting worse day by day, so I have changed my routine. I do exercise morning, then I attend my online classes, then I just mind my own business since I am introvert. Uh, and then I attend certain workshops, then I do drawing and whatever I like.
Zainab, एक चीज बोलूंगी, हम ना वेले बहुत हैं, बहुत वेले हैं हम. We have so much time in a day and we really don't know where to put ourselves. And this is the thing. You know, imagine that there is a gadda on the road. There is a crater on the road. Huh? If nothing, after some time in that crater, you will find a lot of plastic, polythene, and all that garbage piling up. This is my life. If it is not full of flowers, it will get filled up with garbage. Surety. So those of us who often talk about that my life is filled up with garbage, what do I do? What do I do? My life is filled up with garbage. You cannot take off the garbage of your life. You only have to start putting some flowers in your life. You have to give yourself, offer yourself to something more powerful, which takes up so much of your time that there is hardly any space for the plastic and polythene to come up. As long as there will be empty space and time in my life, the garbage will start up piling. Guarantee. So हम ये नहीं पूछते, हमने क्वेश्चन चेंज कर दिया. गार्बेज है मेरी जिंदगी में, ओके. हम ये नहीं पूछेंगे अब मैं गार्बेज कैसे हटाऊं ना. हम ये पूछेंगे आप अपना समय देते कहां हो. How do you spend your time? What is the quality of your life? If you begin even now, take baby steps to fill your life up with something worthy. After some months or in some time, you will not have any space for thinking about what people are thinking about you. This is how it is to be done. You know, the example I used with one of the persons, I think it was a very interesting example. Imagine that you have to catch a flight. You are going for higher education, you have to catch a flight. रास्ते में आपको कोई गाली गलौज कर रहा है, आपके ऊपर इंसल्ट कर रहा है, कोई गालियां दे रहा है आपको. Somebody is abusing you on the way. Now, owing to the fact that you have a flight to catch, you don't have time. The flight is waiting. So what do? You ignore that fellow. अरे भैया ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, दिन खराब होगा तेरा आज, whatever. Okay, you catch your flight. Now imagine that I don't have any flight to catch. I am just leisurely walking. Now if this person comes and abuses me, I will begin to in loop think about it or retaliate or react or maybe give a thappad or whatever. So this is how it happens. If I have that aeroplane of something worthy in my life waiting for me, I would not have time for shitty things. But if I am veli, I have nothing to do really in life, then this garbage will pile up, pile up, pile up, pile up. अपने आप को झोंक दो आप किसी सुंदर चीज में. कुछ भी सुंदर पकड़ लो जीवन में. Anything beautiful. You would know. Fill your life up with that thing. Because there is so much time, 24 hours a day. What do you do with that time? So give yourself to something so beautiful and so big that you have no time. You know, and anything that you give yourself to is usually big. You know, imagine that you take up music, right? If you give your life to music or social service or art, all these things are so deepening in nature that no matter you spend 80 years of your life in that, you would say, no, I could have done more. I could have done more art, more music, more social service. So ऐसी चीजों को अपने आप को देना होता है जिसमें कोई अंत ही नहीं दिखे. They consume your time up, but they must be worthy of your time. Only then you will be able to take care of the garbage. So reflect upon it in your silent times. Think about it. You know, take baby steps to include certain things in your life so that the shitty things can be excluded. Because if you just try to shoo away the makhi, nahi jayegi, nahi jayegi. Yeah. Now,
Okay, ma'am.
yeah.
Thank you. I got your point, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah. So Nitesh is sharing. I think we'll take 15 minutes more, and after that we'll wind up the session. So if there are any thing brewing up your head, keep it ready. After, I'll just take Nitish's comment. Nitish is saying, I feel confident and accept myself as I am, but sometimes I seek for validation, like asking this question, and I don't know how or why this doubt starts. Nitish, is there anything more you want to explain it further for all of us?
Hello. Oh, the thing is, just about the, your perception. Like I would feel how the world is, uh, seeing me sometimes can be bit intimidating, and sometimes I like to challenge myself to be in this intimidating situations, like to be with people who are, better in appearance or who are more judgmental. I don't know, I like to put myself there, but sometimes like I usually accept myself, like I don't feel, I don't question myself on my appearance, or it doesn't affect me generally. But sometimes, you have this doubt, you seek for validation, like I'm asking you, the previous question I asked it, I feel like it was part of my validation to ask from someone who may, have more clarity than me. So what will be your response on that? So I was seeking that. So it's kind of a validation from you. So I feel I shouldn't have those such doubts. So that's it.
Beautiful. Nitish, I think it's a beautiful raw material for exploration. So, all of us who are on this path, I think if we just begin curious explorers in our life, nothing can stop us from living a beautiful life. So, take this, whatever is brewing up in the being or the mind, as just a raw material for exploration. कि ये होता क्या है बार बार, बार बार वैलिडेशन चाहिए होती है, बार बार कभी इससे कभी उससे, क्या माजरा क्या है, ये चल क्या रहा है, almost like that. So we have to be very curious towards our own self and also towards others, what we see in the world, and that is enough. I would say that is enough. Just this curious attitude, taking everything in your life as a raw material to understand life better, to understand my own self better, कि ये मेरे अंदर चलता क्या रहता है, कभी इससे वो वैलिडेशन चाहिए, कभी उससे अप्रूवल चाहिए, ये बैठा कौन है अंदर मेरे भिखारी, कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए इसको, हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए, क्या माजरा है ये. So I would say just enjoy this brewing ups, not to say whether it should be there, whether it should not be there. भैया आ गई ना, क्वेश्चन डेवलप हो गया ना, तो अब नाउ वी आर ऑलरेडी टू लेट कि उसको होना चाहिए था कि नहीं होना चाहिए था, है क्वेश्चन. सो एंजॉय द क्वेश्चन. व्हाई टू शू इट अवे, कि अब भाई आप जजमेंटल लोगों की बात कर रहे थे ना, कि देर आर पीपल हु आर जजमेंटल एंड समटाइम्स आई वांट टू चैलेंज माई सेल्फ. इट्स ब्यूटिफुल, आई बिलीव. कैन आई लुक एट माई ओन जजमेंट, कि जब क्वेश्चन भी कुछ इमर्ज होता है या एक वैलिडेशन की सीख इमर्ज होती है बीइंग में, उसको भी मैं जज कर रहा हूं, क्यों, अरे आ गई तो आ गई, बड़ी बात, दोस्त की तरह आ गई, अपना घर समझ के आ गई, almost like that. So we will say it in many phases. It's so amusing what happens in our being, the mental and emotional space that we have. It's so amusing and beautiful, Nitish. मतलब एक तो बाहर सर्कस चल रहा है दुनिया में,
True.
और एक सर्कस अंदर चल रहा है. तो अगर मैं अपने अंदर की तरफ भी घुसा दूं, जो माइक्रोस्कोप यूजुअली बाहर रहता है, वो अंदर की तरफ कर दूं, आई थिंक इट्स लाइफ इज बिकम सो ब्यूटीफुल. मतलब पूरा दिन आई एम कंप्लीटली ऑक्यूपाइड, देयर आर सो मेनी मूवमेंट्स इन द बीइंग. तो किसी की बात सुन के क्या दिमाग में आ गया, सेल्फ वर्थ पे आ गए, किसी ने प्रेस कर दी तो ऊपर उड़ गए. मतलब ये माजरा क्या चलता रहता है ये हमारे अंदर. सो अगर हम अपनी ही लाइफ के प्रति थोड़ा पास आ जाए, इंटीमेट हो जाए, मजा आ जाएगा. मतलब आई फील इट वुड बी अ लाइफ वर्थ लिविंग almost, you know, not to either seek be here or there, not to go into black and whites, not really, but just enjoying whatever little movements come up in the being. So I am so glad that you took this up, that अभी मेरे को ये नीड फील हो रही है वैलिडेशन की, फॉर एग्जांपल. कितना फनी, मतलब इतना फनी है ये नो, और ये आपकी बात नहीं है, ये हम सबकी बात है, मेरी भी. you know, each one of us would resonate with this. So let us enjoy this curious exploration of our own being, you know, and in this we become almost invincible. If I'm just dedicated, curiously exploring my own self in this life, I think that itself is a big goal that I have given to myself. That's a beautiful and bigger, deep goal, enough for a lifetime. अब हर external trigger जब भी आएगा, I will be just using it as a exploration, done for life. All the challenges, all the peoples, what they talk about me, what they do not talk about me, a curious explorer, a curious explorer. कि ये माजरा क्या है अंदर, enough. And it's beautiful to observe these movements in the being. Yeah. So Sampanna, coming back to Sampanna, and then after that closing the session. Sampanna, be your bestest friend. I know it's hard. We are not used to that. We are usually used to bank upon people in our life. You know, लोगों के ऊपर dependent रहने की हमें आदत होती है. Be your biggest friend. It's very hard in the beginning. Do not, and I know that you are going through a difficult phase, do not give in to those temporary reliefs of drug and substance abuse. This is not what a friend would do. Imagine that you have a friend, Sampanna, okay? I am your friend, okay? I am going through a very dark challenge in life, and I am drinking. Every night I am drinking. Would you allow that to me? आप क्या बोलोगे? मोनिका, तू करती रहे ये? क्या बोलोगे संपन्ना? What would you do if I am a friend and I am into a very bad habit owing to the dark phase in my life? How would you try to rescue me? I'm hoping that you are still there.
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yeah, think about it. I am your best friend and I'm undergoing a very dark phase in life. And every night to feel better, I drink. What would you say to me?
To stop doing it.
Yeah. So would you say that पीती रह बोलोगे मुझे? नहीं बोलोगे. So अपने साथ क्यों नहीं करते ऐसा? अपने से क्या दुश्मनी है? Why are you your own enemy? So just like you will think for a friend, think for yourself. Just like you would think for a loved one who you care for, your own brother, your own sibling, think about that for yourself. Yeah, you deserve a better life, not a suffocated life. And for that, you will have to give yourself to something bigger than you, Supanna. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
अदरवाइज ये छोटी छोटी चीजों में जिंदगी निकल जाएगी, पता नहीं लगेगा, बिल्कुल पता नहीं लगेगा. We all deserve a beautiful life and we must allow ourselves to live that. मैं फिर से कह रही हूँ, लाइफ का कोई पता नहीं है. ये मत सोचना कि तुम बहुत जवान हो तो तुम्हारे पास बहुत जिंदगी पड़ी है और उसके चक्कर में आधी लाइफ सफोकेशन में काट दो कि अरे भैया बाद में जी लेंगे, कोई बात नहीं. Don't think about like that. Death can strike any time in any form. Many masters have said that. Do not waste even a moment in suffocation saying that I will live later. Yeah? You deserve a free and a better life every moment of day. Give yourself that. So pick up something so huge and worthy of picking that you lose yourself in that work. You give yourself, offer yourself completely in that work. And then there would be no time for you to attend the garbage. Garbage will still be there. मैं बता रही हूँ, garbage will be still there, hanging around till the time you drop dead. So don't wait first for the garbage to disappear and then I will live a better life. No, 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 no. Not the way to go. I first give myself to a life worthy living so that the garbage takes a secondary place. Just like that flight, I need to catch that flight, so I don't have time for the insult. बोला होगा जिसने भी बोला होगा, मुझे तो flight catch करनी है. I'm saying all the people around you, all the negativity around you, all the garbage around you will stay as long as you are alive. Don't wait for that to disappear first. Live your life right now, the bestest way possible, according to your understanding, and forget about the garbage. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Any concluding comments? Anything else? Beautiful. So those of us who are in touch already, good. Those of us who want to be in touch must leave their number in the chat window so that I can keep you updated of the upcoming sessions, right? So we do this every Sunday at 8 o'clock, right? So if you want to join again, I can reshare, keep sharing, every week. Every week we will be doing this. For 18 to 28 years, we do this every Sunday at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you everyone. Yeah, great. Yeah, Janvi, yeah, Superva, I'll keep you updated. Yeah, I'll add you onto a group where we keep updating about the sessions. So thank you so much for joining, and I wish that it makes just a little difference so that we don't suffocate ourselves anymore. We don't deserve suffocation. We deserve to live a good life. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thank you.